Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Actually, let me check if we have. Oh, there you go. Microphone's on. Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. I know it's been a couple of days since I last posted my video, but if you guys have last seen my last two videos, is shut this up. If you guys seen my last couple videos, you guys know that I've been extremely bearish, and I basically said that I think we're topping at 417, right? Which is exactly what happened. We went to 415, 417, 419, 420-ish. We're actually a little bit lower on the SPY, but the SPX, you did hit highs of these 419 levels, and you just kind of traded sideways before coming all the way back down. And again, I'm completely short. There was no reason for me to be like, long or anything. So I told you guys back here everywhere, I was like, you know what? I'm completely bearish. Still bearish today. You actually did close some big 4 hour candles. So in an hour and 40 minutes, you're officially going to close a full 4 hour bear candle under major support. So, as of right now, I do think we are headed back down to like 395, $400 or so. My initial target when my last videos was back down to like 407. It was like 406, 407, which is the range here at like 407. The next stop for me is probably going to be somewhere on the 402 level. That's going to be what I'm going to be looking for, at least to see some kind of some kind of support. And then after that, I'm looking for definitely somewhere down here back on trend to back on 395, maybe within this area, 395, 390-ish. So the next level I'm looking for right now is definitely 402 on the SPX before we see any kind of rebound to the upside. Somewhere on this range, maybe a little bit lower. But, as of right now, even if we just look at a regular range, right, it just looks like you're going to keep going down. So, you could also just look at this right here. You could look at this range there. We could go back from this low here. We recover a little bit, go back up to here, retest that, and then drop again. As of right now, looking at the 8 hours bearish, the 16 hour is bearish, the daily on the SPX is bearish, and you still have a lot of room on the stochastic to drop. So again, first target of 407 hit, next target is going to be 402-ish, and then after 402, it's going to be 390, right? And if 390 actually breaks, you're going all the way back down to like 385, possibly further, right? But really, what's going on here is if we go all the way down to 400, 390-ish, if that breaks, oh man, we're gonna be hurting bad, because it does look like we're gonna go down a lot lower if we close this bear trigger on the weekly, sometime next week. Actually, just remember, before I continue on with the video, you guys can please give me a like. It definitely helps push my videos out, and it people get shown my video and they enjoy it as much as you guys. So that definitely takes a second out of your time. It's a really quick like, just one click on the button, and then that's it. Really helps out the videos. But yeah, with that being said, I do think that we're going to keep continuing down. I think confirmation was this major break trend on the daily or on the 4 hour. It's actually a daily trend, right? It's actually a daily trend right here. Right, daily trend. You do have CPI next week, which of course, if it comes in at something stupid low, you'll probably moonshot. But for now, I am more than likely just thinking that it's going to be down. You can definitely recover to the upside here. So watch, you do have a trend going down. So you do have this 4 hour trend. Whoops, 4 hour trend right here, like right there, and then. So I could definitely see us recovering after this break, right? You can definitely recover to something like this from here, something like that, I don't know, before dropping again, like super low. So that can also happen, right? But as of right now, because it actually broke support, I'm also just looking for more of a straight shot down to like 402 before recovering, or again, intraday, maybe today we see something like this. Right. Again, I don't know how this is going to happen, but it's more so just a lot more confirmation that we can definitely go a lot lower, especially with the DXY, right? Dollar is just still chilling, right? It's still chilling up here. It hasn't really done much. I do expect another move pretty hard to the upside. This 8 hours is going to be closing bullish in the next 3 hours and 30 minutes. So, usually when that happens, February 2nd to February 6th. So you run about five, like you keep pushing for about 5 days. So next week, I am going to be looking for a 105.068 target on the dollar. If this closes in the next 3 hours and 35 minutes, so around 8 o'clock in the morning, if this does close, right, if you do have this red bubble close here, I will be looking for a 105 target. Definitely target of 103.92. That's not even, question. I do think it's going to go back up to this trend here for sure, which means that we're going to drop lower on the SPX. But as far as an actual full target, I am now looking for that 105 on the DXY, which means that we're really drop significantly on every single market. And not only that, but Bitcoin is suffering. I told you guys that I'm going to be looking for a 21 something. I released a video saying that we're basically going to come back down here to these levels. We're basically almost there. My target's actually like 17 something on Bitcoin. On the weekly, you're about to close that bear trigger on the weekly. On Ethereum, you already have it locked in. We're just waiting. I'm just waiting personally for Sunday to come, so this actually closes. And if it does, my target is going to be somewhere around 1200, back on this trend here for Ethereum, right? And I'm going to be shorting the shit out of fucking everything. And again, you can check. I don't want to look at any of the tickers right now because that's the only ones that I want to focus on. And the US 30, right? I did tell you guys, I think in a couple of videos back, that I was going to be extremely bearish when this 2-week close, and it's actually going to be closing today in about 9 hours or so. Last week, I gave you guys the video of what I think was going to happen. You guys can go back to that video and rewatch it, and why my targets are 349.2 and 29.568 for the US 30. So if you guys go back and watch it, that's great. I don't think I'm going to go into it because it's in a whole nother video, but again, that's going to be determined by the 2-week bear trigger, right? And it's never been wrong for the last 1.5 2 years, ever since what, November 2021. So the last maybe 2 years, like 1.5 years, it hasn't been wrong. So I'm gonna stick to my indicators, and this looks like it's going to be a very, very good sign that we're going to push down super hard. And the only resistance I see for the US 30 is, again, somewhere around that 304 295 range, which is a pretty significant drop. So with that being said, that's going to be my video for today. I think we're going to keep going down super hard. Unless CPI next week comes out at something stupid, ridiculously low, I think we're going to continue the trend down. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.